Hello, fellow members of the Midnight Society. Welcome back to another episode review from the show Are You Afraid of the Dark? Last time, we covered The Tale of the Gruesome Gourmets, a Megan story about two boys who think some flamboyant cannibals have moved in next door. Tonight's narrative, from Andy, is an after-school special about why you shouldn't hunt animals. Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society, I call this Season 6, Episode 7, The Tale of the Hunted. We open on Andy at the campfire alone. He looks sullen when the others arrive, causing them to ask, "What's up?" Andy tells of a family cookout that went awry. They were playing badminton and, well, he can tell you.
And the birdie got stuck up high in this tree.
The birdie? You mean the shuttlecock? Come on, Andy, we're all adults here. Well, technically none of you are. Or were. I mean, you're all adults now. Anyway, the point is... I've forgotten the point. Whatever. Continue your story.
Nobody could get it was so high. So I got my slingshot. I nailed it.
Luck.
My brother thought so too.
Huh? What? Sorry, I was just having a dream that someone was boring the life out of me. You were saying?
That's when this bird flew into the tree. My brother said, "If you're so good, hit that bird." I did. It fell out of the tree, fluttering down. I ran up to it.
Oh my God. Please stop talking. Do we have an alternate? I don't think Andy's up for it tonight. Hey, Tucker, what's old Stig up to these days? Huh? The correct answer is nothing, because your brother killed him at the end of Season 5. That's right, serial killer Gary callback. What's up? You're watching on a television. That's why I got you.
Much better.
The tale begins on our main character Diana taking an inventory of camping supplies when her dad comes back from a camping trip. She goes outside to greet him, his friend, and his friend's son, Gar, and it's immediately apparent that she's got a crush on Gar. Gar? What kind of name is Gar?
Your dad's the best.
I'm just like him, you know. It's genetic.
Just like him.
Yeah, he's got a little 5 o'clock shadow going on.
Yeah, buddy, that's what the ladies like to hear, that they've got a beard coming in. On the flip side of that coin, Diana, maybe he's into carnival sideshows. Have you ever considered growing your own shin bush?
Sounds intense.
Diana sees that there is a dead animal in the back of the truck, and her dad says,
"Yeah, we got one. It wasn't the Blaze."
Blaze?
Smartest wolf in the pack.
"The Blaze?" That's the stupidest name for a wolf I've ever heard of. And I've heard of Gamork from the Neverending Story. Anyway, Diana's dad says,
But I'll get him. Just a matter of time. Hey, maybe on our trip, huh?
Pretty sure the only thing she wants to get on your trip is Gar. Anyway, presumably the next day, Diana and Gar are on the bus to school. Diana is telling her friend Laura why camping is awesome. She presents a list of activities that they're going to do on their camping trip, one of which offends Laura.
Hunting? Yeah, hunting.
You're not serious, are you?
Sure, my dad hunts all the time.
Yeah, me too.
I don't believe this. Do you even know what you're talking about?
Well, I suppose there's a chance they're both confused on what hunting is. Let's see. Okay. All right. The definition is the practice of seeking, pursuing, and capturing or killing wildlife. Okay, let's go back.
Sure, my dad hunts all the time.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, pretty sure they know what they're talking about, but you have some real "I'd like to speak to your manager" energy going on, so please continue.
You may have some romantic notion about recreating frontier life, but this isn't the old days, Diana. People around here don't need to hunt wild animals for food anymore.
Gar tries to convince her that it's about survival, but she shuts that argument down pretty quickly.
You know as well as I do there isn't a single case of a wolf attacking a person. You guys just like to shoot defenseless animals.
We don't always shoot them.
Yeah, sometimes they jump them in gangland style with baseball bats and a curb stomp. Now who doesn't know what they're talking about?
Oh, really?
Laura continues to hunt-splain to the teen who regularly goes out hunting with his father until he's had enough.
Come on, Diana, let's go. This girl's on another planet.
It seems that Laura has succeeded in getting in Diana's head. Later that night, Diana is awoken by what sounds like a dog whining. She goes to investigate but doesn't find anything. She's about to head back to bed when she hears the sound again, only this time when she goes to the window, she sees... Sorry, Wrong clip. Same idea, though. Diana screams and her father comes to check on her. Of course, there's no wolf outside when he looks, but he does see some claw marks on the screen. To ease his daughter's fears, he says,
A good hunter never loses his cool. You want to be a good hunter just like your old man, right?
I'm sure that will in no way come back later to, excuse the pun, bite him. The next day, Diana is out in the woods with Gar. He's teaching her some tricks for stalking an animal.
Do what wolves do.
Yeah. You know how wolves do.
Keep low and move slow.
Keep low, move slow.
And, try to make as much noise as possible. Animals love that kind of thing. Gar and Diana hear a noise ahead, which weirds them both out, and for a second, you think, finally, something is going to happen in this episode, but instead...
Hi! Sorry, did I scare you?
What are you doing sneaking up like that?
Yeah, I'm with him. What the f*** are you doing out here? Were you following them just to give another talk about how hunting is wrong?
I was looking for you to give you this.
For me?
Yeah, it's from a local native tribe.
Ah, it's nice that you gave those kindergartners who did the artwork for The Tale of the Unfinished Painting another chance to do some design work here. What I mean to say is, it's hideous.
How they believe that wolves have ancient mystical powers unlike any other creature. Cool, huh?
Do you believe that?
Well, I believe they believe it.
So no, you don't believe it. Cool. Do you have any other ways to make me dislike you more?
So are you gonna go on that hunting trip?
It's a camping trip. Tell her, Diana.
It's a camping trip.
Ha, see? I bet you feel stupid now, don't you, Laura?
Whatever.
I hate her. Fun fact, this actress is Jennifer Bertram, and she's playing a character named Laura. Laura Bertram? That's right! This is the younger sister of Laura Bertram from The Tale of the Lonely Ghost and The Tale of the Mystical Mirror. I can't see you, but I'm pretty sure I know how you all reacted to that information. Anyway, she asks Diana if she's going to hunt with the menfolk, and Diana says that she's not sure, but doesn't want to let her father and Gar down.
Even if you think they're wrong?
But I don't think they're wrong. I don't know if they're wrong.
So Diana is conflicted already, but she'll need some kind of inciting incident to push her to one side or the other. Speaking of which, will that be happening in this episode? Because we're already halfway in and nothing has happened. I'm as bored as I was by Andy's backstory that led to this one.
It's been bugging me.
That night, Diana is woken up by the sounds of wolves again. She goes to her window and sees... Okay, now we're on to something. That was a non-terrible effect. And to address Diana's reaction to it, we've all been there. If there's one thing you know as a kid, it's that nothing bad can get you if you completely cover yourself with a blanket. It's part of the rules, right? And evil doesn't break the rules, right? Please tell me I'm right, because I still use this technique today.
Yeah, you know it.
Diana hears some more noise outside and checks again to find her dad. He tells her that he's just scaring off some pests, so Diana goes back to bed. Yay, nothing is happening again. Andy, I think I preferred you when you were telling tales about fortune cookies, which should give you some indication of where I'm at on this one, because you know how I felt about that story.
I can see why you're bummed.
Diana dreams about things that have already happened in the episode, and then a wolf, possibly the Blaze, enters her house and attacks her. I wonder how the Blaze feels about that nickname. Can't say I dig it, man. Diana wakes up to discover a claw mark on her arm and reacts as though it's nothing. I'm sorry. You've been seeing wolves outside the house the past couple of nights, and you don't feel this is worth reporting to your father? What would Gar say?
Do what wolves do.
Okay, ignore Gar. He's an idiot. Please don't tell me that you're just going to go back to sleep while bearing the mark of the werewolf. Oh, that's exactly what you're going to do. Oh, okay. Nice knowing you. The next morning, Diana is woken up by the sound of her father telling her that he's going to check on the traps. Only when she gets out of bed, something is amiss. Oh my God, no. No. She's turned into a husky. One of the most adorable and behaviorally weird dogs in the world. Wait, why is that a bad thing? Oh, because her dad and company can't tell the difference between a wild wolf and a domesticated dog. Got it. Diana runs off, and after checking inside the house, Gar and her dad think that the wolf must have scared her off. So they lock and load to go look for her.
Yeah, well, it's out there somewhere, and so's my baby.
We gotta find her.
She couldn't have gone far. Let's go.
Probably some sort of a language barrier. They're Canadian. I said they'd lock and load.
Spread out and stay in earshot. And keep an eye out for hunters. Don't get yourself shot.
Okay, I've got a couple of questions. First off, what's with the baseball bats? Is the weapon of choice versus wolves a baseball bat? And to look out for hunters, you ran into the woods across the street from your house. Do hunters operate that close to a residential property? I mean, feels like there wouldn't be much game right there, and typically it also wouldn't be allowed. And just like evil, hunters always follow the rules.
What?
We get a lot of POV shots of Diana running through the woods. At some point, Diana's dad goes back to the house to get his truck. While he's there, Diana's stalker, Laura, shows up asking what's going on. He fills her in on the situation, and then she just helps herself to the inside of their house and finds the ugly wolf necklace. Meanwhile, back in the woods, Diana encounters another husky. His name is Todd. The humans call him the Blaze, but that's just because he loves to get high. The meeting of the dogs gets interrupted by the sound of Gar calling out for Diana. The dogs run off, but then Diana hears the sound of Gar stepping into a trap.
Diana!
It's a good thing that we saw earlier that those traps have no teeth on them. I mean, that's just going to leave a bruise. It also seems a very odd place to put a trap, but then again, I'm not a hunter. You can tell because my go-to weapon would have been a gun or a knife or a bow and arrow before I ever reached for a baseball bat. Look, not all of us are built for the outdoors, I can admit that.
But we can fool them.
Diana approaches to try to help Gar, but he thinks that she's going to hurt him. Todd shows up and howls, which draws the attention of Diana's dad. He thinks he just saved Gar from the wolves, but Gar says,
It's like they knew I was in trouble. That's why they called out.
Yeah, sure.
I'm with her dad on this. There is no way Todd knew you were in danger. Right? He was high as Just look at his graceful exit. Cut. Todd. Maybe we take that again, but this time you jump completely over the log. I'm not a stunt dog, man. I'll be in my trailer. I've got the munchies. Diana finds her way back to the house where Laura is. At first, Laura is nervous to see a husky up close, but that quickly fades.
Come on, girl.
I'm sorry. I don't care if you're anti-hunting or not. If you see what's supposed to be a wolf up close and personal, your go-to response shouldn't be, "Here, girl." Now, wolves are pack animals, so if you see one, there's likely to be more, but even if there is just a single wolf, is it likely to be a threat? Probably not. But here's the thing. You never know what any wild animal will do if it's afraid. What you don't do is...
Don't be afraid. Come on.
Laura gets a bowl of water for Diana, but then Diana's dad shows up and ignores everything that he said to her earlier as he gets emotional.
Get away! Get away!
Leave her alone.
Stay back. This way, Johnny.
Well, I hope that was a rhetorical question because, well, the dog can't answer you. That's why you don't go getting emotional. Diana steps into a trap, and both Laura and Gar try to convince her dad to stand down, but he's lost in the sauce, thinking back to the days when he used to club baby seals. He's about to hit Diana when... Did he just finally recognize that there was no malice in the eyes? Because it's not like he recognized his daughter's eyes as they're not the same as a dog's. And I mean that as a compliment. Thank goodness they didn't try to superimpose her eyes over the dog's. Laura frees Diana from the trap, and then this happens. I feel like the fact that Diana just turned from a wolf into a person seems lost on everyone here. Aside from maybe her dad, the reactions don't feel right. Well, until this happens. Hell yeah, Gar. Next time we're using guns.
That beast is gonna pay.
Back at the Midnight Society, Andy ends the story by saying,
Nobody ever knew what happened to Diana. After a while, people forgot.
and that is why people hunt wolves with baseball bats to this very day. Anyway, Tucker puts out the fire, and then the others walk Andy out of camp like they're gonna go shoot him in the woods. Now for the review. The thing about this season is that a lot of these episodes have been very divisive, and this one seems to be the same. People have either been like really enjoying an episode or hating it. And in this case, I am not one of these people. I don't feel strongly either way about it. In fact, if I could choose one word to describe this entire episode, it would be boredom.
Whoa, man. That's a drag.
The settings were fine. I generally enjoy when they film in the woods, but this was in the winter and during the day, which didn't really lend itself to being interesting or spooky.
It's different out in the wild.
The story. There isn't really much of one here. I mean, it's clear that someone wanted an anti-hunting episode and made sure we knew it. There really wasn't any subtlety here. I don't have an issue with putting, that kind of message in as long as the story that's delivering that message is good. This was not. It wasn't bad, it's just not great. My biggest issue is that our main character doesn't have an arc. It would be one thing if she started off the episode like very pro-hunting and learned to think differently by the end. But she's not really for or against it at the start, and we don't fully know how she feels at the end. I mean, sure, we can assume based on her experience, but it's Gar who gets her arc. And for me, that's a problem because he's a side character. What could have helped is if we would have had some voiceover from Diana when she was the wolf, like hearing her inner thoughts, her fear, her pleading for mercy that goes unheard from her father until the very last moment when he has his epiphany. If we had that, we could have ended the episode just as we did, but with a clear image of Diana's outlook.
It's been bugging me so much.
The scares. None. We had one moment with potential when all the glowing eyes appeared in the trees and then nothing else. If they wanted scares, they should have filmed a lot of this at night. Could have made the wolves look more threatening in the dark, but as it was, it just looked like some very good huskies frolicking in the trees. The wolf cam was interesting, kind of cool, but they could have used it in more inventive ways to give some scares. Imagine, right? Gar stuck in a trap at night calling for help. We cut to the blaze, hearing the sound. Then we go into that wolf cam as it sprints towards Gar. We hear growling and it's all aggressive. He cries out and then bam, fade to black and cut to commercial. When we come back, we get the reveal that the wolf hasn't hurt him but is calling out to signal for help. You get a moment of tension with the payoff being that the wolf isn't bad. You're welcome.
That's humane.
The acting in this episode was meh. Gar and Laura are just two opposite sides to a coin. One loves hunting, one hates it. They present that well enough, but neither feels very interesting, which honestly is probably more on the writing than it is on the acting. Diana's tough though. She seemed very blasé for most of the episode, but we know that she has some acting chops because she showed genuine fear when she sees the blaze for the first time. And it certainly doesn't help that she gets replaced with a husky halfway in.
We just talk about something else, okay?
The adult acting in the episode is good. I'm not going to mention Gar's dad because he has like 3 lines in the whole episode, but Diana's dad is solid. He goes through a full range of emotions throughout the story and does it well.
Did you ever see anything like that?
Andy, this episode actually put me to sleep while I was trying to write the script for it. The Tale of the Hunted doesn't meet the approval of the Midnight Society. The Midnight Society members poll on this one was, at the time of recording this video, another extremely close one, with 51% approving it and 49% not approving it. So it seems I'm being overruled, but let's be real here. I'm the majority shareholder on this show, and my vote getting added to the others should mean at the very least that it's a draw. The system's rigged, I tell you.
Oh man, here we go.
Thank you to my patrons financially supporting the channel on Patreon. Jimmy Purcell, Rick Maxwell, Sean Hart, Jay Booth, Tony Ebers, Jessica Tim, EC, J.R. Green, Emilio Flores, AJN, and Andy Exiled. If you want early access to videos as well as bonus behind the scenes content, you can join my Patreon for as little as $1 a month, or you can join for free, but the dollar gets you the good stuff. Check it out at patreon.com/jackofallnerds.
I don't know.
I want to thank the following Midnight Society members for participating in this video's poll, except I feel kind of funny. Oh man, I turned into a human-wolf hybrid again. I gotta go get some ointments to clear this up. Names are on the screen. Hope that shopkeeper doesn't have a baseball bat again. Hey, can a human get fleas from being a wolf for a bit? Anyway, what did you think of Andy's story? Did you see it as a kid? Are you pro or anti-hunting? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to check out the next episode on the Tale of Vampire Town. Until then, are you afraid of the dark?
What if I had a rifle?
Hey man, thanks for watching. Don't be a doobie, be a doobie. Doobie. Oh man, like the video and subscribe. Then you can go get some mean munchies.